Hey there, me, FifaFella, your good friend, the head honcho, the king of the castle. Can you tell I haven't really thought about how this video is going to be formatted? I think I'm going to try and sneak it in as a FUT files, because it's going to be loosely related to FIFA. I'm going to be showing a new tactic, not a whole overview, playing some FIFA, but overall this is an update video about the entire channel. Now, some of you may be here because you're fans of the regular content, some of you may be here because I am the king of Tiki Taka football. So of course I've made a new Tiki Taka tactic, Tiki Taka tactic. What a beautiful sentence to say, may I just say first and foremost. But yeah, I've made a new Tiki Taka tactic. Here it is, we won't go into it today. If you want to see a full video on it and a breakdown, hit the like button even before the video started and comment saying you want it, and then you'll get more of this, won't you? Anyway, this is the FUT files. It's such a fantastic name and intro that I should really make more videos for that point alone. As I say, Tiki Taka's back, baby. FIFA wise, there's not much going on the channel lately. We released a Doom video last week. That sort of video, it's the sort of thing I watch, like short gaming videos about games that I have no interest in. It's part of the reason I played Doom. I've got a few more videos I want to make like that, because at the minute we don't have a whole series going on. That's one of the things that I want to address. I get a lot of comments on videos and streams saying when's the next series coming, and more importantly, when's the next Journeyman coming. Now, I, like all of you, loved last year's Journeyman. It was one of the most fun things I've ever done. But when I make a series, it takes up every single bit of my time. And by that I mean when I have a spare 6 minutes, I go, shit, I can get a thumbnail done. If I have a spare half hour, I can record a video. If I have a spare 3 hours, I can edit a video, you know? It becomes everything. So where I've just finished 2 series, and there wasn't really much of a break between the end of The Journeyman and our first series this year, I've been a bit non-stop. So I'm just enjoying this time of making 1 video a week, relaxing a little bit more and doing videos that I would want to watch, because here's a secret for you. Single player FIFA is the most boring thing on planet Earth. It's quite boring to play, it's a little bit tedious to watch as well. In fact, it might be more tedious to watch than it is to play. Now imagine editing it. Last year's Journeyman was fun because so much weird stuff happened. The highlights of that series were the injuries and the weird stuff we couldn't predict, how the AI played. None of that really seems to be in the game this year. It's why I didn't enjoy the Last Dance, which I was really excited about, the Messi series, because single player wasn't fun. So for now, I'm doing my own thing, and I hope some of you will enjoy that. Because if not, I've made a huge mistake. But if you're here for FIFA, FIFA's what you're going to get today. And if you want more FIFA, watch what happens in the bottom right corner right now. Boom. Did you see that? I made that come up down there. FifaFella. I Twitch stream, I'd say 3 days a week, sometimes 4, sometimes Hitman, but 90% of the time we're playing FIFA. So if you want more FIFA content, if you want more Tiki Taka football, Twitch is the place to go. If you watch this, if you enjoy streams, especially at the weekend when FUT Champs is on, go and watch the streams, go and follow the Twitch, because I promise you, I swear to God, we have some of the most fun Tiki Taka football streams around, with lovely music. Someone who watches the streams regularly, comment down below, tell everyone what a part it is so they know that I'm not lying. In terms of the Tiki Taka tactic, it's the 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. In game, right guard is the midfielder, Robben's out wide with Bernardo Silva, the king of FIFA, in that attacking centre midfield role. Now, I won't go into too much detail on this. When you're watching this, hopefully Thursday or Friday, I've just mentioned the streams. I'm going to be streaming a lot this weekend with this team to perfect the tactic. In a few weeks, hopefully, I have a video out about the tactic. But if you want to watch me use it more, if you enjoy Tiki Taka football, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to promo myself again immediately. Go and follow the stream down below and you can see even more of this. Right, I haven't played Division Rivals in about 4 months. All I play is FUT Champs if I'm going to play FIFA. This could go horribly wrong. Could go horribly right. Let's find out. I'm not on Div Rivals. So some of you would have seen recently, as I say, I made a video on Doom. They're the videos I love to watch. It was very inspired by a guy called Video Game Donkey. Some of you will be like, we know who that is, Jack. He's one of the most famous YouTubers. Some of you wouldn't have heard of him at all. What a lame team this guy has. I can't wait to crush him. He makes short videos about like a different game each week, and I love him. And I thought I'll give it a crack. And while I don't think it's my best video by any stretch, I really enjoyed making it. It was the most I've enjoyed making a video for quite some time. So as I say, we've got a few more things of that ilk, if ilk is a word, ilk, of that nature, before we do anything else series-wise. As I say, we're going to be doing the odd FIFA video, but it's going to be a lot of that. Twitch, I'm going to say it again, Twitch is the place to go if you want streams. This guy's going to score before I even touch the ball, isn't it? Bobby Moore. Can't believe how good Bobby Moore is on this game. I brought him as a joke because Bobby Moore's a hilarious human being, and I don't even know why. I think I'm that unpatriotic that the arguably the greatest footballer in my country's history, I'm like, he's funny, he's a big joke. Look at Aymeric Laporte, how high up the pitch he's going. Honestly. Call it Tiki Taka, it's more Tiki Taka kamikaze. That was the joke there, that Tiki Taka sounds like kamikaze. And as I started saying it, I went to myself, oh, it sounds nothing like it. Phil Foden. Penalty. Penalty's been given. You need a little bit of luck in this world, ladies and gentlemen. We've just had it. Bobby Moore. Rise, Sir Bobby. Here we go. OBE. Bobby Moore. I haven't changed, really. Since I last was making FIFA videos, I haven't changed. I'm still a hopeless romantic when it comes to football. When I made the last Tiki Taka video, and I went into a lot of detail in that video about this, I was really good at using the team press to sort of squeeze up and win the ball. Now that I don't play FIFA regularly, I'm absolutely terrible at using it. It's something I really need to add to my game soon. See, look, that's where I should be using it. When he was playing out there, if I'd used the team press properly, I could have had him. Now instead, I'm in trouble. Thank you, Edison. There is something very special about early FIFA in the year where there's no real meta. Like, obviously everyone's always going to use fast players, but it's not like, right, you should do this, these are the best players to use. Everyone's a bit all over the place. It just feels like that time when everyone's a bit confused, just playing possession is insanely effective, because no one really knows how to stop it. Whereas when you get further into the game, it becomes a bit more difficult. But when you make it work, it feels bloody brilliant. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And he's beaten him here. If I didn't chip the ball, I'd score about 50 more goals a game, I reckon. And if anything, that's an overestimation. You can already see he's got someone on the far side here in a lot of space. Look at it. See, people are scared to play difficult passes, it feels like at times. But people score more goals than me. So, I got the ball. What a tackle! What a tackle! There we go. Look, we're doing him with the eyes now. He doesn't know which way I'm facing. He can't even see me when you really think about it, literally. Lovely, lovely. Patient play. Tav. Now, I'd say the comment I get more than any other on my Tiki Taka video is, I tried this, I liked it, but my God, I got scored on so often. That was very American, wasn't it? I got scored on! I got scored on very often with counter-attacks down the wing. How do I prevent this? And the real answer is, you can't really prevent it. You just have to hope that you can score more goals than you concede. Like, part of Tiki Taka is having the wing-backs getting high up the field. There's not a way for you to... Sometimes we are born lucky. There's not a way for you to play true Tiki Taka football, in my opinion, unless your fullbacks get very far up the field and attack for you. In which case, if they're attacking, they probably aren't defending, or at least not very well. But I am neither attacking nor defending very well this game, which is really good. That is lovely, Bernardo. Bernardo Silva. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Is he blown for half time? Do you remember when I said I was born lucky? Do you remember that? It was an absolute lie. There is no one on earth, and that includes people who are victims of all kinds of burglaries and terrible things. There is no one as unlucky as me, and I've finally got the proof on camera. I've had 45% possession, people, on my video of showing you my new Tiki Taka tactic. I'm a disgrace. Worst thing is, because I've noticed that now, I'm going to play uber possession this half, which means I'm going to squander a lot of good chances. I cannot believe the referee's blown for half time now. There we go. There we go. Look, cool, calm, collected football. To be honest, I expect Edison to pick that one up. Rijkaard. Plenty of forward momentum here. But can they produce? He's so lucky to get a block in there, isn't he? Counter-attack could be here if we play it correctly. Smart back heel. Tav. Through ball's on. Not that through ball though, is it, you lunatic? Again, look, that's where I should be team pressing. I've let him get out. He's got it with an... No, he has not. Yes, he has. Do you know what? I've just remembered. I chipped a penalty at the goalkeeper with Bobby Moore in the first half of this game. So that's good, isn't it? That's a nice thing to remember. How easily I could be winning this game if I wasn't an arrogant, cocky boy. He's trying to do skill moves. Yeah, so if you want the custom tactics for this, make sure you comment down below so that I make a video on it. Because my gosh, so far, I am making them look bloody good, aren't I? That is why we're going to have a couple of long weekend streams with this tactic so we can perfect it. Nice. Well done, Frank. Little through ball. Philly Foden, is he onside? I thought he was onside. See, the issue is this tactic was actually, believe it or not, better than this. And then when we finished the stream last weekend, we had 2 games to play, but we couldn't get a higher rank. And someone commented and said, Jack, just go balls to the wall, super attacking. And that's what I've done. And I won both the games there, and it was very high energy. And I feel like if you're not high energy, this tactic is just a bit too attacking. But as I say, we're going to iron out any creases in it, to use a term that Doc from EastEnders would probably use at the laundrette.
Well, pass after pass, maybe they can.
Oh, what a ball, Foden! Robin, perfect. Do you see that? That was patient passing football on the outside. Philip Foden, maybe the best player on the game. Philip Foden for the price. He costs like 700 coins. I've had bags of quavers that cost more than that. Phil Foden assist, Robin goal. Just like World Cup in Africa all over again. South Africa, not all of, but it was technically in all of Africa, wasn't it? Because they said that commentary line. If Russia scored at the 2018 World Cup, they wouldn't be like, yes, goal for Europe. Imagine like Switzerland and Brazil are playing and you're like, who are you cheering for? Switzerland, mate, home nation. Who wants to go back to Ronaldo here? Oh, I've left him in the box. Edison, you've made some very strange saves today, but you've made saves regardless, so I thank you for that. This is nice passing football to get out there. Carrasco. Oh. Near post. Boom! Who was doubting me? You. You were doubting me. Doubt away. Counter-attacking, tiki-taka brilliance. The king is back in town, baby. I've got much better at keeping eye contact. The problem is, if I keep eye contact, that's where I actually am on the camera. I'm looking at me now, so it's confusing. Sometimes I'll go to talk to you and I'll go, hello. Oh. See, and that works a lot more for me as a joke, where I can see both. For you, you're like, what on earth is he doing? Right, now we need to defend and hold on to a lead, otherwise known as go more attacking and kill off the game. Great block, Laporte. 5 minutes to go. I'd love to win this game because I'm not recording it again. But if I lose it, I look like an idiot. This is the most difficult thing in Tiki Taka. Playing out from the back, sucking your opponent in and getting the goal. Now we always should have front right guard as an option. Whether we always use him is another question because sometimes he'll get picked up. But like here, a couple of passes and we're almost out. We slow it down just to almost get the second wave of bait, yeah? We've caught the first set of fishes, but now we want all the fish to come back into the ocean so we can catch the second set. We just keep laying traps. We keep laying traps. And now we're away. We're away. This is why we laid said traps. If I score, fuck's sake. Right. If I concede, on the other hand, Laporte, make a decision. Superb. Superb defending. Oh. Oh. Sometimes I get a bit too silly with it. There we go. Right at the end there, you can see the trouble with this tactic. We will get counted, but I'm just very happy we won. I'm over the moon that we won, I won't lie to you. As I say, I'm going to try and make some more FIFA videos, but mostly it will just be short videos about other things. Who knows what? It could be games, it could be life. I just fancy mixing it up. I fancy it all being a little bit more relaxed for the time being. Will there even be a journeyman this year? Who knows, to be perfectly honest with you. But as I say, if you do want to see custom tactics or anything like that for this formation, like the video, comment, subscribe, let me know. Because I mean, if 20 people say, give us it, Jack, I'm going to give it all over your face. But as I say, Twitch will be in the description. That's the place to see a whole lot of FIFA content from me. And yeah, I hope you're staying bloody safe. Arrivederci. Much love. Thank you.